So, hello everyone. By now, you would have known that I have got a quiz to solve and test my football abilities if I can pass this quiz. So, it all started when I was in my class and my friend just asked me that if my ball knowledge is good or not. So, I asked him to prepare a quiz, and now we have that quiz ready with us. And we will be solving it right now. So, without any delay, let's move on to the quiz. Okay, so here are a few guidelines that I have to follow during this quiz. It has like 3 to 4 segments which will be divided among the difficulty of the questions. Also, that this is properly based only on Champions League, and I think I have enough ball knowledge about Champions League. So, starting off with the second slide, so this is about UCL Trivia Crime Quiz, and I've asked him to put the 90-minute showdown. So moving on to our first. So round one is basically a beginner. I hope the beginner is basically only about Real Madrid because everybody knows about UCL because of Real Madrid. So okay. So our first question. Who scored a brace for Manchester City in 2023 semi-final against Real Madrid? See, I think anyone would know this answer. It is Bernardo Silva. Because Bernardo Silva had scored a brace and I remember. So let's see the answer. I was right. I just have enough ball knowledge. Okay, with that we'll be moving on to the next question. Who is the all-time top scorer in the Champions League? I think even a kid who is not seeing football can answer this. It's obviously Mr. Champions League, Cristiano Ronaldo. And yeah, again I was right? So we'll be moving to our third question. Which English club won the 2021 Champions League final? How does this come in a beginner level? Okay, the answer is very simple. It's Chelsea. Again, I've got all the three right. Okay, moving on to the fourth question. Which country hosted the 2023 UCL final? It was Turkey because I remember Man City won in Turkey, so yeah, it was Turkey. Okay, so now we have cleared round one. So in round two, it's an intermediate round. So let's see if we have enough ball knowledge because at the last question, I was still processing to know what is the answer. So yeah. Which club did Liverpool beat in 2005 final after railing 3-0 at halftime? I remember this because one of my uncle has watched this match and he has talked a lot about this match. And the answer is very simple, it's AC Milan. So our next question is, which German club lost the 2013 UCL final to Bayern Munich? Every kid would know this because the intro of that game, the starting introduction, the showdown that they had was one of the best when the whole army came in and they showcased all of that. And the answer is very easy, it's Borussia Dortmund. And next up we have who scored the winning goal in extra time in 2014 final for Real Madrid. Sergio Ramos. I was right. Okay, moving on to our next question. Which club did Lionel Messi score his first UCL goal against? Chelsea, what is this? Panathinaikos. Okay. Shakhtar Donetsk and Arsenal. I think I have to take a guess for this because I'm not really sure with the answer, so I'll go with C. Even luck is with me right now because my ball knowledge and luck moves hand in hand. So moving on to our next question. Who won the UCL Golden Boot in 2022 20 and 21 season. Wait, this is quite tricky because it was either Haaland or Lewandowski, because Lewandowski was having a brilliant season during the lockdown and the Corona time. So is it Lewandowski or is it Haaland? Okay, we will go with pretty tough question. I'm still processing. Okay, we'll go with Haaland. I just said, it's all in the head. Okay, so with that we have come to the round 3, which is advanced. See, I have taken 2-3 guesses in intermediate round and I really do not know what advance would have, like questions advance would have. And let's hope. Till now we got all of them correct. I might have some of them wrong in this round, who never knows. You never know. So with our first question, which team eliminated Bayern Munich in 2022-23 quarterfinals? Bro, this Man City. Okay, it took me a little time to process, but yeah. Which team did Zidane lead to 3 consecutive UCL titles? Bro, how is this in advance? I want to ask my friend. No, genuinely, it's Real Madrid, bro. Okay, next up we have which English club lost UCL final to Barcelona in both 2009 and 2011? This is a very good question that he has added, because every Messi fan can relate to it, because Messi had humbled Man United by scoring in that game. So it was Man United. Yeah. And our next question is, as of 2025, who is the youngest goal scorer in UCL history? Bro, this is a little tricky because Yamal has literally broken all the youngest goal scorer, assists and all of that. So it's pretty tricky, and I would just randomly pick Yamal because, bro, he's just him. And yeah, it's the right answer. So our next question is, how many Champions League has Pep Guardiola won as a manager? Man City, Bayern Munich, Barcelona. Okay, let me take a wild guess. 3. I said to you, I am just so smart. Which player has appeared the most UCL Champions League final? Bro, it's clearly not Ronaldo. Ronaldo has played 5 of the finals, I believe, and has won all of them. It's either Maldini or Casillas or Clarence. I would go for Casillas. Or should I go for Maldini? Because AC Milan had very good, successful line going up during the 2000s, because they were very successful in UCL. And okay, let's take a wild guess and go for Casillas. It's just the first time, guys. It's fine. One question wrong, it's not the end of the world. Okay, my ball knowledge is a little off here there, but it's fine. Our next question is, which club has lost the most UCL finals? I feel like, see, if you take Bayern Munich, they've been very successful at UCL. If you take Juventus, let's not talk about Juventus, how unlucky they have been in UCL. And if you take Benfica, I don't think Benfica has been unlucky or successful, much of successful or unlucky. AC Milan again has been successful, so I'll go for Juventus. Okay, then we have, who has scored the first ever... Bro, how does someone know who has scored the first UCL goal, bro? Oh my god. I'll just pick randomly. I'll just take, I'll pick for 1, 2, okay. I'll take B. The answer was C. Daniel Amokichi has scored the first UCL goal. And yeah. Bro, I genuinely do not know how does a person know who scored the first UCL goal. Like post 1992 or something. Okay, which club was the first to win the UCL treble, which includes League, Cup, Champions League? C. Manchester United won the 1999 treble, which was a historic one. So let's go for them because I only remember them being the earliest to win the treble. So let's take a wild guess. Bro, he did not add the slide. Okay, let me know in the comments if it's the right answer. And I'm sure it's Man United. Bro, he's added the answer after the slide. It's genuinely fine. I appreciate the fact that he's created a quiz for me. And shout out to him. So this is an fourth round, which is an elite or a very tough round. I don't know if I'll clear it because I've got 2 answers or 3 answers wrong out of all of them and the advanced level. So let's just hope that we get a few of them correct. So our first question is which player won the UCL with 3 different clubs? Cristiano won it with Man United and Real Madrid. No. David Beckham won it with Man United. Zlatan has never won a UCL. So I go for Clarence Seedorf. Yeah. I mean, it was just smart enough to pick him because, brain. Okay, next question is which club was the first to qualify for UEFA Champions League group stage via preliminary rounds, not as a domestic champion? Bro, oh my god, he has set some standards. Guys, just take a wild guess. I'll go for C. And it's B. Maybe I have a little off ball knowledge, but it's fine. It's not the end of the day, guys. It's not the end of the world. So let's go on to the next question. Which stadium has hosted the most Champions League finals? See, if they would ask which team has played the most Champions League finals, it would obviously be Real Madrid and Santiago Bernabeu. But yeah, if they ask me which has hosted the most UCL finals, I would say Wembley because I believe Wembley is an old stadium, England. Wild guess again, not really. I don't have a reason behind it, but yeah, a wild guess. What did I say? Guys, it's all in the brain. Wembley is the stadium which has hosted the most UCL final, but it's genuinely very surprising because even I didn't know. Okay, this is which manager has taken 4 different clubs to Champions League quarterfinals or beyond? See, Carlo Ancelotti was with AC Milan and Jose Mourinho has won with Porto. He has even taken Real Madrid. He has taken Inter Milan and I cannot remember. And the other 2, I don't remember. Guys, it's Jose Mourinho. I am telling it. Smartness is all it matters. Okay, so that's it for the quiz. Guys, genuinely this quiz was really brainstorming. I genuinely appreciate my friend because he had created this quiz for me. And if you like this quiz, I might ask my friend to prepare more. With that, I have got 3 or 4 or 5 questions wrong out of like 24. So if we divide it by percentage wise, I've still gotten ball knowledge of 88% or 90%, I guess. And I hope that is enough for a football fan. And there were some questions which were very simple and some questions that were totally out of my mind because how would I know that which team or which player was the first one to score or qualify for the group stage? So yeah, at the end of the day, it's again your creator, with all of his, brain smartness, cleared it all, and yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more.